everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching High School Musical, the musical series, season 4, episode 7. If you want to watch our uncut series reactions, link to the Patreons down below.
Last episode was a bit of a flashback where everyone was in the music room kind of reminiscing about moments from the past, their first meetings and things like that, and there was some really cute starts for a lot of them. It turned out that Courtney and Ashlyn both made a deal to audition for the musical together in season 1 when they first met, and Seb was going out with Natalie Bagley but ended up having eyes for Carlos, and he tried out for the musical for him. And also Ricky and Gina, the same thing, and Miss Jen and Mr. Mazzara had a tense first meeting, but we know that they're good now, so it's nice seeing how far a lot of them have come.
That whole thing with Courtney and Ashlyn, I thought was so sweet. Like, they were both, you know, on their own. Ashlyn was looking for a place to eat and Courtney was writing something down. Like, they were on their own, but then they became friends, and it's like humble beginnings, you know, like they became really good friends today, and you know, they sort of met by accident in a way, and it's really sweet to watch. I really like that scene.
The plot twist at the end was Emmy was really heartbroken about the musical being cancelled because she'd transferred here specifically for this, and she sang that really amazing song. And then Miss Darvis and Coach Bolton strolled in, and they said that they're going to give some of their salary towards funding their school musical.
And the kindness of their own hearts. I don't know, it was very unexpected. And if they're going to follow through with that, then great. Because we can't let it shut down. Like, come on, we've been pioneering for this to happen. You know, it's kind of weird that both things were happening at the same time. But now they've sort of wrapped up the other High School Musical thing they were doing, so now we can have the play and hopefully it all goes ahead.
I hope it's not a thing of like, it's a mad dash and the musical is all in this episode, because I'm more interested in the musical than the film, but I feel like the film will probably take up half the last episode.
Yeah.
I feel like they always rush the musical somehow, like season 2 especially. It felt so rushed, so I hope they don't do that again this time, but we'll see.
Reimagining of
because she wants Gina,
Romeo
doesn't she?
And Juliet. In my version,
Oh, we haven't seen that before.
nobody dies.
Oh, then what's the plot twist at the end?
You will meet Mac in a moment.
She's got to come
but
up with
right
something good.
now, I would like to introduce you to our Juliet.
Does that mean they've agreed to it?
Clearly, she can't just spring this down on her.
The world will know her name.
Do you even know
Miss
it?
Gina Porter.
Okay. I had little faith in her.
God, he's still doing this. Oh, okay, we get a timestamp, eh?
Is Gina home?
She's gone to school
Well, you should be.
early because that's what young people do when they're motivated to go after what they want.
Oh God, she's pissed.
Young people like Mac, or?
Among others.
Why is she so pro-Mac?
Gina has been waiting for you to step up for a long time.
What?
And Porters don't like to wait.
I'm pretty sure I remember Gina waiting for you the last 2
Yeah.
opening nights.
Oh my god, this isn't a way to get on her good side.
Oh, I'll be there.
Oh.
Well,
Porters
the
don't
mum
like
started
waiting.
it. She was quite rude how she spoke to him.
I know, but like, how do you have a relationship with your girlfriend's mum after this?
I'm gonna tell her I love her.
Oh wow.
Oh my
I'm
God.
saying it first. I am going to get it right this time.
You gotta write a song.
Of course he's going to write a song.
I think I kinda, you know.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Honey,
She could be thrust into a whole world of fame. How'd you
I
cope with
know.
that?
What do I even say to Ricky? I mean, this movie in New Zealand. I still haven't told anybody but you.
Ricky will understand. He loves you.
Miss Jen said it before him.
It feels like I'm always the one putting myself out there first. It was the same with EJ and now with Ricky.
Sometimes I think boys need to learn a few more words. Debut in a few hours. Coach Bolton.
What?
I had some misgivings.
Excuse me.
He has
What?
a role?
Maybe it helps to have someone special in the audience.
Yes.
Like me?
Well, I mean, no, I am still single.
But she'll be there.
Break a leg. Benny,
Oh,
Stop it!
they've already planned the musical then. It's opening night.
Right, this is exactly what you didn't want, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
this is what I was worried about.
Since Nini isn't here, she asked me to hand out some cards.
Oh.
Warning, my handwriting sucks. Don't look at this or I'll cry.
I thought he meant they were from Nini.
Half-hour call, and does it even matter?
What the hell are you doing
Elsa
here?
John!
Glad you came.
Oh,
big
traitor is here.
Those are all things that I do.
Big Red, get out of here. No one wants you here.
Our friend coming?
He said he was.
Our friend.
And he's bringing the...
He is.
Oh boy!
Okay, security, a cute audience member has
Oh.
made his way backstage.
Oh,
Guilty.
You know what I'm happy about is EJ.
I was thinking we turn that marathon into a national tour.
Oh wow.
I forget
New
Carlos
York,
has money.
Orange
Like,
County, Atlanta. Carlos, are these?
It's round trip tickets to all of them.
that is quite a gesture after getting back together with somebody.
That's quite a gesture after getting cheated on.
Everything that has happened to us.
Oh my god.
What is she doing here?
Who is she playing?
I'm gonna be your tiara gold tonight.
I don't know who that is.
Neither do I.
Courtney, honey.
I thought she was saying that to Miss Jen. Oh.
Oh my god, she got.
Her acceptance letters.
Put them out of sight and have the best night of your life.
Remember me?
Not really.
You.
Do you have a minute? There's something I want to say to you.
Oh
I
god.
have something to tell you too.
Really want to go first this time?
Let him go first.
Yeah.
He might pull
Gina.
out.
Gina did say she doesn't want to go first all the time, so she should let Ricky go.
Meet me in the dressing room at intermission.
Sneaking around for old time's sake. I like it.
Oh god.
Ah.
All these people are coming in.
Miss Jen looks great.
I didn't see her. I only saw the back of her head.
My babies.
Oh my god, she looks amazing.
After promising the principal that this is now an unofficial event, we have the homecoming gym. You only have 2 hours left to be a team. So go out there and hold each other close tonight, because you never know who might be taking flight tomorrow.
Oh, a little foreshadowing there.
Yes, Ricky.
I love you.
Oh.
Trying to say that to more people more often.
Oh god, don't
It's
do
so
that.
nice. Wow, that makes me want to cry.
No, I get teary. It's so wholesome.
Oh my god, she auditioned for Wicked. Can I bring a +1?
Oh, good. My mom brought a new tot tonight.
New toss.
I don't think I'm gonna know any of these songs, unfortunately.
I'll probably recognise a few, but yeah.
DJ's bopping. Did you see his head?
I know, I did. I saw him.
Let's go, team!
Is that his one line? Oh, I recognise this song. It's a good song.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard Ricky sing it before.
Oh, who's that? Ricky's dad's got a new girlfriend already. After Miss Jen dumped him.
That was his mum, wasn't it? Oh, right, her +1 is his dad, I think. That was the message.
Okay, well that's alright.
You do, Slay. Woo!
Damn, that was good. Is Gina's mum in the crowd? That was a big FU to her.
That's a glow up from season 1 though, because last time when he saw his mum in the crowd, he freaked out and left, I think.
I know, yeah. He can contain his emotions this time.
It's possible that he doesn't know that I'm more than just a wrestler.
Oh.
You played Sharpay in soft drags.
Staying oblivious to things that we don't want to think about is a Smith family gift.
Should we talk to him?
I'm easing in.
This is not an easy school to find.
Oh.
What's he doing here?
Landmark.
Not when you're using a compass and a headlamp. Believe this is what you were looking for? Direct from Shallow Lake,
What is it?
where I spend my winters hot tenting in the frigid cold.
Why would you do that?
No children around for 100 miles.
Of course.
You and Gadget?
God, the words on the street about them.
Yeah.
Excuse me, have you seen my hydro flask chum?
Jenny,
God.
hi. That is an extremely believable accent.
I hope that's sarcasm.
Or should I say bangers and mash?
It's not
Probably
good.
shouldn't say
Is
that.
she trying to be British?
You You can't even tell.
Wow.
She is
I
done
can't-
with them.
I know, like, I didn't
You're
sign
the,
up for this.
second- She only came up here to get me down.
Just
Well, I'm honored.
laughter going on in the audience
Me
here.
and my dad built it. It's always been my dad's dream. And now I'm gonna end up at his alma mater.
She won't stop talking about
Oh,
it.
for
Oh.
God's sake.
Come on.
Why does she love him so much?
She's proud of you.
The treehouse scene, it's iconic.
I don't remember it, sorry, in the movies.
Neither do I.
The rest of the school year is coming at us so fast.
Yeah. I wish it would all just stop.
Well, the real emotions come into it now.
The good news is I was accepted to both Princeton and Lilith.
Yay!
Go on,
But
God!
you don't know what to choose.
Gonna hug or basically have to decide which college I'm going to tonight.
Oh.
That's
Oh my
a lot.
It's good and plenty, or it's Skittles. They're both good.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Excuse me, twins.
Oh, that's a Sharpay and Ryan thing,
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to apologize.
Oh, he still loves you, don't worry.
The thing is, I was hurt about your plan to leave Salt Lake last summer.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Now I'm doing the same thing. It's a 6-month shoot in New Zealand, which means it's the entire
Wow.
second half of certain people's
Yeah,
senior
that's big.
years.
A lot of big life decisions going on at the moment.
There's a lot I would have done differently.
I think he deserves this apology.
I mean, yeah, he
Because-
deserves the apology, but why does he have to give relationship
So
advice
what's
to
the
them? Like,
Well, I
that's a
think
bit
she's
weird.
just displaying how she was a hypocrite.
I'm sorry.
Gina, it's mutual. We'll always have risotto, though, right?
Oh God, don't. Don't make this any worse.
Yeah, they never went for the risotto.
Congrats, by the way, on the movie.
Oh.
I know.
Are you giving me a hard time about my love life? Why don't you actually tell Courtney how you feel?
Why don't you make a deal and both do it?
Do you get stage fright?
Something like that.
I'm sorry. That's just really hard for me to understand. You're the bravest girl in the world. It feels like the stage should be afraid of you.
Oh.
Sat back here? Not recently. Why?
No big deal. We're just
Oh,
playing a
she's
little
got
game
the
where-
doe eyes a little bit there for
I
Jet.
know.
Blimey, oh chums.
Oh, she
Oh my
needs to
God.
stop.
Seb.
Yeah, he's grooving. God, Courtney makes such a good Sharpay. I remember this song. Oh, this is such
It
a
sounds a
tune.
bit familiar now we've reached the chorus. They should do the plays in the gym more often because it feels like they have more budget here than in the auditorium.
I know, they have like a lot more space to like run in and out and stuff. Like it
Yeah.
looks like it's functioning a lot better.
It's also a lot more fitting with the basketball theme.
What the fuck is Courtney wearing?
The arms.
She's got like paper dusters on her arms.
Oh
Good
my God.
costume change,
How are they doing
jeez.
that?
That was amazing.
Yeah, that
oh
was
my
so good.
gosh. Proud mum right there.
Gina's mum, take notes. Why is he here? The French guy?
What?
I remember you.
Can you please drop the accent? It's terrible.
Like this.
I do have these fingers that I found.
For this pano chocolate for Ashlyn to say that
You're
I
still
apologize
thirsting
for
over
last
her?
year when I distract her with my masculine charm.
But Biggie
Oh, no.
and I have never
Oh, God.
been happier.
No.
Oh dear.
Not in the penultimate episode, come on!
I know, we've got no time for drama.
I've never been more sure of what I've got.
People have so much to
She's a
say,
lot
they're not
more
going to
than
say it. I can see it now.
I know.
I love you, Gina. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
his
married.
Oh
parents
my
are
God.
there.
Yeah, you're one to talk about marriage.
Okay, come on.
That's so cute that he did it to his parents.
Write her a song?
That is
No.
Ricky's
Love that
forte.
idea.
We're vibing.
He's
Okay,
done
wow,
that
it's been a minute since I
before.
got the double
I
barrel card
know.
thing, but thanks. I love you guys. I was always better than Todd.
We love you too.
Oh wait, hang on. They're back together then. I thought they were just like coming, you know,
They
to support him,
they
but it looks like
gave
they're
us
back
nothing.
together.
No build up whatsoever.
I
It's so
know.
underwhelming, I don't even care. Why is Gina's mum just sort of hanging in the doorway? Did she not buy a ticket? I don't remember this song. The
There's
one
some
thing this cast
fast
does
outfit
well,
changes.
good outfit changes, yeah.
Where's Jet and Emmy?
I like how Ricky's parents are in the audience and they can see him dancing with the girl he loves. What are you doing? What the hell?
We're a thing!
Oh my god! Oh my god, his face.
Positive sign.
In the dressing room?
I wouldn't miss it.
What?
You need mouth to mouth.
Can it be fixed?
Someone will have to operate the sound system manually for Act 2. Who will play Coach Bolton?
It was such a pivotal role.
I need you for a quick sound check for the press conference in the auditorium. They just told me.
But it's intermission. I'm supposed to meet up.
Honey, I'm sorry. Hollywood waits for nobody.
Oh, for God's sake, let people have their conversations, damn it.
God, no, they really are teasing us, aren't they?
Hello. Sorry, just gotta.
No, she's not in there, Ricky. You don't know, do you?
Oh,
she can't
don't
wait
be
to
a
rub this in his
bitch.
face.
An offer to star in a big movie adaptation of Romeo and Juliet. She's flying overseas tonight for a very long time.
Oh, I bet you're really happy about that.
With Mac.
Co-star, Mac.
Oh my god, I hate her.
I hate her so much.
I really am sorry, Ricky.
No, you're
Oh,
not.
you don't.
No, you're not. She knows exactly what she's doing. Why does she hate Ricky that much? I don't get it. Should've said sooner, mate. The show must go on though, so back on.
There's so much left to fix in the final episode, or so many conversations that need to be had.
That's why it's
with
an hour.
just one episode to go. Yeah, that is why it's an hour long.
Everyone's not saying what they need to say apart from Seven Carlos. Like, you know,
They're making it loud and clear.
they're making it loud and clear, yeah. Like, it's the only couple that have said what they need to say. And it's so frustrating. I hate Gina's mum. Can I just say that? I hate her. She's horrible. She is like thriving on Ricky's misery because for some reason she loves Mac and Gina together, even though Mac is a fake person through and through.
I think she's always been very career driven herself. Like, we know that she's moved Gina around a lot because of her job and stuff like that. So now, like, Gina's like, you know, making a life for herself or whatever, she's happy and wants to push for that. Like when they had that dinner with Mac and he said about his like whole life plan, he had his whole life mapped out, she looked so happy with that. I don't think that's a way to live your life, planning your life out step by step, because if one thing fails, you're going to be so horridly depressed and thinking that your whole life's gone off course, when it's just unrealistic to plan to have things like get married at 25, have a baby at 26. Like, things don't work out like that, and Gina's mum needs to stop this thing and let her daughter make her own decisions, because Gina hasn't even said whether she's 100% going, yet she's told Ricky she's on a flight tonight for a very long time. Like,
I know, what was that? She's not boarding a plane, is she, right now, surely?
yeah, and Gina hasn't even decided if she wants to do it yet, so she's been very hasty in all of this. I wouldn't personally want my daughter to be going out with a movie star. I wouldn't push my daughter to go with anyone, to be fair. I wouldn't try and have a say in their romantic relationships unless I thought they were like a true criminal or deadbeat or something like that. But Ricky's just a normal high school boy. What does she have against him?
I think she's quite set in her ways, is the impression I get from her, in that, you know, she wants the very best for her daughter and she thinks she knows what's best for Gina, even though she's not been there most of the time. She thinks Mac is like this amazing boyfriend material. Oh my god, he's got his life figured out already. Gina needs that because she needs stability and all that, which, you know, they've not really had in their relationship, Gina and her mum, stability. I think she just thinks she knows what's best for Gina and she really doesn't. I think Gina can make up her mind on who she wants to be with and who she'll spend her time with.
Now with her mother's actions, I am happy that Ricky clapped back at her earlier on in the episode, because she's not being very mature about the situation, is he? So is she? So why should he?
I know, she's acting like the high schooler. Like, it's terrible. I didn't expect Gina's mum to be so bratty and judgmental. I thought she would have been more focused on what her daughter wants and needs and focused more on her, but she is really thinking about herself and who she thinks her daughter will look better with. I don't know what her deal is. Like, it's terrible. I'm a loss.
When you have Courtney's mum right there being the best mum ever,
I know,
it's just the polar
so
difference is very
So nice.
stark, and I don't know how it's going to end though. What do you think Gina's going to do? Because as she told EJ, it's the last half of Ricky's senior year, and this is like the most time they'll have to spend together.
I don't know. I don't think she'll turn the movie down. It's a great opportunity. I don't think she should, but she might. I don't know. Ugh. I feel like she'll choose Ricky. I think that's what this is building up for. I don't think she likes Mac at all romantically. I think she's going to be with Ricky, but the status of her career, I'm not sure.
She doesn't seem 100% sure if she wants this fame though.
No, she doesn't. She's really on the fence about it. But I think you should try things to see if you like them or not. And maybe giving this a go is a good idea, just to see if that's what you want to do. But hey, Gina might think differently. And unlike her mother, I'm not going to tell her what to do. So I think she should just see what happens. All I know is that I think Ricky and her will be together. I'm kind of set on that.
Yeah, they'll end up together. Whether she stays in Salt Lake or not is a different question.
Yeah, and I do really like how she talked to EJ and did sort of point out the hypocrisy and apologised. I think that was a really good moment, and EJ just sort of looks like a lost puppy to me. I feel like he still does have some residual feelings there for Gina. It's kind of sad to watch on his end, because his life isn't panning out exactly how he thought it would, and he's seeing Gina be given the opportunity of a lifetime, which is exactly what EJ would die for, and seeing her contemplate over it. I think that sort of affected him, and he was a bit unsure. I don't know, it's just a vibe I got. It's just
I really liked it, because as two people here who were mostly on EJ's side throughout season 3, there were very few EJ supporters back then, but I remain true that I think he didn't do much wrong in that season, and I stand by it. So to see Gina finally realising that, like, that was a week or 2 weeks that they were at camp and he had to organise this whole musical, and Gina was saying he's not spending any time with me, whereas now she might be going away for 6 weeks because she has to do a movie. Like, it's a similar situation, although hers is on a grander scale. So to her finally see things from his point of view, I'm thankful that she apologised, because I felt like during the breakup as well, it kind of made it sound like it was his fault, when
it did.
Like, she had feelings for someone else the whole time. Like, her feelings for Ricky never really went away, and so, like, I feel like that might be good for him to know that it wasn't just him that caused that breakup, because a lot of the blame did fall on him for not being there for her during that week. But she liked someone else, and I'm just happy for him, I think, because he's been there for Ricky this season and Gina, and he's been very mature about the whole situation, even though it must hurt like hell. And so yeah, that was a nice thing of her to do. And to all the people that were blaming EJ in season 3, look at us now.
I know there's been a lot happening. I think not only did EJ sort of lose Gina and that, but he lost a lot of friends, I feel like.
He lost everything.
He lost everything. And he lost his family as well, because of his dad and everything that went with that. Yeah. He's on his own, and I do feel sorry for him. And his dream isn't working out exactly how he planned it to. Like, everything's sort of been on the downhill for EJ, and I'm kind of glad he's here, because he's sort of getting that reassurance that, okay, it wasn't all me, and she actually does, you know, feel bad and apologise.
It is kind of tragic in a way.
It is, tragic.
He said to Ricky, like, cherish these moments, because they're gonna be the best of your life, and he clearly does miss being at East High and being able to do all this fun youthful stuff. And I feel like he is the kind of person who will look back on high school as his best days and just think it doesn't get better from here. Like, when they showed him at college and he was like the dorm keeper or something, I'm sorry, I don't know the official title, but he was like the head of the dorm, and he was doing a whole bunch of different things to try and support himself through college because he doesn't have his family support. I just thought it was really sad, because he's not got many people to confide in, and he seems to be giving everyone else all this great advice, whereas his life is probably the worst and he doesn't get any support.
So bottom line is, we feel bad for you, EJ.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're on the EJ train here. Like, it is, yeah. It's
Who'd
sad.
have thought we'd feel this way at season 1, episode 1? I can't believe they brought the French guy back. What the hell? That's a face
Why?
and accent I never thought I'd hear again.
I know, like, there is some terrible accents going on, and yeah, I think that was really unnecessary. I think that should have been cut, personally. I don't think bringing him back did anything to the story at all. I don't know why they brought him back.
It's a
I guess
plot device because it made Ashlyn and Big Red out like they're still a couple, and then
yeah, that was the
like, well,
that was the only thing it did, and it swerved Maddox for a little bit. The true thing that went wrong was those balloons and all of that. That's what really, you know.
Oh yeah, it was kind of the catalyst for that, I guess,
Yeah.
because she started texting Madeline again, and then Madeline sent the balloons, and that's fucked over the sound system. In short, he ruined the whole musical.
And they still haven't talked. Maddox and Ashlyn still haven't said what they want to say, because Maddox likes Ashlyn. Ashlyn likes Maddox. Why is this so hard?
Even though the next episode is an hour, I don't know how they're going to fit it all in, because, like, if we think about what we need Maddox and Ashlyn to get together, Miss Jen and Benjamin to get together,
Oh, yes.
Courtney to choose which college she's going to, Miss Jen to open her letter about Broadway, which could pose a hindrance to Miss Jen and Benjamin getting together, Ricky and Gina having the conversation about their futures and finding out what's going to happen, and there's got to be something with the High School Musical film, like a premiere or something like that, because they've been filming it all season, so it must be leading up to that. So I don't know how they're going to fit all this in.
You forgot one thing. You forgot how Jet wants to get with Courtney.
Jet and Courtney.
That's
And
gonna
also-
eventually happen.
Yeah, and also I'd quite like a scene of Seb and his dad.
Of course,
After that revelation.
That big news that happened, that needs to happen as well, because I need to see some sort of resolution from that. I think it's a very topical and interesting story point, because people that come out, a lot of the time, sadly, their family are not as accepting as other people are. And I think it is quite, you know, topical for people. And I'd like to see how that is resolved and what happens with it, you know.
I actually found that quite a plot twist, because it was quite a plot twist last episode, finding out that Seb had dated Natalie Bagley, but
Yeah.
he'd always been very open about his love for Carlos, and very, like, he auditioned for Ryan. No, he auditioned for Sharpay in season 1, which was very, you know, out there, and to find out that his dad didn't know that he was gay is quite mind-blowing, because you would think that because he's so open at school that he'd be open to his family, but sometimes that is the case. People are who they are when they're at school, but when they're at home they just can't be that. I mean, it looks like his dad, you know, smiled and perhaps is happy for them and showing support, but I would like a scene of them discussing that, but I feel like that's like last on the list of what actually will happen.
Yeah, sadly, I think that will often be the case. Priorities in the pecking order, I suppose. I think when I saw his dad in the audience, he looked really shocked. I don't think he really processed properly, but that's
smiled,
understandable.
though.
I think it was out of awkwardness, personally. I think that was what it was. I don't know. I'm not 100%, but kind of looked that way to me. But yeah, I think that needs to happen. But I think the crux of all this is going to be whether Gina does the movie, and if she ends up with Ricky and telling her mom to back the fuck off. Like,
this show might end with a ton of long distance relationships, because like Courtney's going to college.
Yeah.
And if she ends up with Jet, then you know what? Gina and Ricky, she could be going off for a movie, and Miss Jen and Benjamin, she could be going on a wicked national tour. If Miss Jen and Benjamin don't end up together, I will be fuming.
Don't, I know, because this is the last ever episode of High School Musical, the series. So we need to end things on a banger here, and we need all plot points to come to an end. And I swear, if they leave anything open-ended, I'm gonna be pissed because we've had this long, and I need a conclusion on Miss Jen's love life. I'm sorry, I need to, because so much has happened.
That
like,
long,
you know,
that love
with Ricky's
triangle has
dad and all
been
that.
my favourite of the whole show. Sorry, not
Yeah.
sorry.
I know. I need Mr. Mazzara to say to Miss Jen, "I like you," because he does.
Yeah.
And, it just needs to happen. And that small fleeting moment of when he confided in her that he was nervous about going on stage was one of my favourite parts of this episode. I just liked
she
it.
touched his arm and then he touched his
I
arm.
know, he was like a giggling schoolgirl that had their crush acknowledge them. Like, it was so cute. And, you know, just need a conclusion on that. If not, I'm gonna be pissed.
We'll see if they fulfill our satisfactions or
They
not.
better, honestly. I'll be fuming otherwise.
That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching our reaction to Season 4, Episode 7 of High School Musical, the musical, the series. If you want to watch our uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for Episode 8. Bye!
Bye!
I like 'em sweet but naughty, dimples on the cheeks, I bet you taste